Welcome, live from the AMP Media Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. Hosts Don and Freddie S. Take it up a notch to make your evening a bit spicier. More laughs and just some added evening fun. It's the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours, coming to your radio waves on True Oldies VCMG Live. If you want to join us on the show or to share a thought or idea, give us a call at 866-224-5422. Hey, and win tickets to a live broadcast of the show.
Say that we should get a job, doing what we know is all that we got. They say that we should pray to God, but he won't answer my calls, and I think that he forgot. It doesn't bother me, whatever happened to your understanding. From what I've seen, you made a mess of all this planning. Everyone around me says they're running out of time, so why not? Why not? Everyone around me says that they're so scared of dying. Why not? Why not? Why not us?
The road that's traveled never stops. And no one said it's easy, it's gonna break your heart. And you can try to play it smart, and there's nothing to be learned from a battle never fought. Hey!
It doesn't bother me, whatever happened to your understanding. From what I've seen, you made a mess of all this planning. Everyone around me says they're running out of time, so why not? Why not? Everyone around me says that they're so scared of dying. Why not? Why not? Everyone around me says they're running out of time, so why not? Why not? Everyone around me says that they're so scared of dying. Why not? Why not? Well, why not us? Well, why not us?
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are DDRB from South Florida, acoustic train traveling folk duo, and we're really happy to be here. Brooklyn Cafe TV After Dark. And you can also be able to listen to this on True Oldies Radio live right now on this Monday evening. And I know it's Labor Day today, so everybody's kind of dreading going back to work, so hopefully we can soothe you into your night's rest going into the Tuesday. But that last song is off of our debut album, Bright Green, that you can be able to listen on all streaming platforms and everything like that. And last year we decided that we were going to hop on an Amtrak train and travel across the U.S. and write this record. And Dom and I are going to be doing that again in, like 12 days? No,
12 days.
Like
We have
9
12
days or
days
something like
until
that.
we
I
are
don't even
back
know what
on the
day it is
trains.
anymore.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be doing that again, so we're really happy to be able to be here and be able to kind of showcase our music and tell you guys a little bit more about what we do. So welcome in, or welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard the train of DDR. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Train
Anyways,
of
so
Wow.
that last song is called Why Not My Not. It's a song that we wrote when we were in Minot, North Dakota. And I don't know if you've ever been to Minot, North Dakota. Not you, Dominic. I know you've
I've
been
been there.
because I was there with
Yeah.
you.
Statistically, the most likely place for nuclear fallout.
That's always a great thing to tell people.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And so it was a very quaint town in the what they call the High Line of North Dakota. and we were part of this amazing community. We played at a bookstore, and we wrote that song actually at the train station on the way to our next stop on the Amtrak tour. It was one of the first songs it was the first song we ever released as a duo, correct?
Yeah, I think it was the first single.
First single of a 10-track record, like I said, released on River Monster Records. It's called Bright Green, and it stories our entire Amtrak tour, along with all the places that we've been and all the stories we get to tell. So most of the things that we have released so far have been stories about the Amtrak tour and in those cities that we played. The next song we're going to play is a new song. It's called Lost in Connecticut. And this song was not written on an Amtrak tour, but does directly reference stuff that we've experienced being on tour with other bands that we've been on the road with. And especially, it's Connecticut was kind of a creepy place when we went there. It was very Sleepy Hollow-ish.
Eerie.
Very
eerie.
It was very eerie. And no, I like Connecticut. I'm not saying anything against all Connecticut people.
Creeps,
just turned
man.
off the radio
creeps.
station right now. But yeah, no, it was a very eerie time when we were in there. But when I think about that place and think about all the eerie stuff we dealt with while we were there, I would rather be doing that than just sitting on my couch and wasting away. So this song, Lost in Connecticut, is about just that. At home, at a rest stop on the highway. I feel at home in New Jersey, at a little place right there on Canal Street. Who eats barbecue in New Orleans?
I know I cannot get stuck in bed again. I'd rather be broke down and lost in Connecticut, somewhere on the open road that I call home, that I call home. Well, I feel at home, cramped inside suitcase. I feel at home on this stage. I feel at home, traveling all these miles, constantly crossing off the states. I know I cannot get stuck in bed again. I'd rather be broke down and lost in Connecticut, somewhere on the open road that I call home, that I call home. I found a little piece of me, broken and scattered where the highway markers meet. And I know I can't rinse and repeat, just gotta get some miles under my feet. Yeah, I know I cannot get stuck in bed again. I'd rather be broke down and lost in Connecticut, somewhere on the open road that I call home, that I call home.
Thank you, studio audience. Appreciate it. Dominic, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's nice to kick off our week playing some folk songs for you lovely people.
Yeah, and if you want to be able to check out more of the stuff we do, you can go to DDRBmusic.com, and that kind of links to everything, our mailing list, our Spotify, Apple iTunes. Is it not called iTunes anymore? It's just
Apple Music.
Apple Music.
Apple Music
Yeah,
these days.
shows how old I am. Apple Music, Amazon, the whole entire nine. We also do have a podcast that we do that's on our YouTube
It's on
channel.
the internet.
It's on the internet.
On the
And
internet.
what's the next song we're playing today?
We are playing at the Gravel Pit.
At
which
the
is,
Gravel Pit.
The Gravel Pit is a place in Tacoma, Washington, where there is a community of folk punk fans who just wouldn't take no for an answer and decided that they were going to have the best venue in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this person, Shane's house, where There is an actual gravel pit in the backyard where we perform. There's also the punk rock petting zoo, which has chickens and ducks and goats and a dog, and it's really cool. And we'll tell you about those people in this song.
We took the train to Tacoma, where the folk punks are all around. Ruby sings of the sweeps, clearing out downtown.
Clearing out downtown. Waiting for Shane at the market. Jerry welcomes us in. Cursing the Tacoma sunset at the gravel pit. At the gravel pit.
The E-bus passed through the Needle, and the road to Shoreline is drenched. We run with the rats to our mattress through the hole in the fence. The hole in the fence.
Oh, wait, hang on one second. Where'd it go? It fell on the floor. Hang on. Oh my God. Hang on.
We took the train to Tacoma, and then we hitched a ride back north. It seems like they're hunting the folk punks out here for sport. The punks out here for sport.
I will probably say that is probably the first kazoo solo ever played on an oldie station.
Ah.
Probably. I would go with that, yeah. I don't think True Oldies has ever had a full kazoo solo happen. Yeah, the kazoo. A kazoo is a very big part of the folk punk scene. I don't know, like, obviously we play. It is, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Isn't it?
Okay.
I thought it was.
Okay.
You're the aficionado. I really am not.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I'm not going to ask you about it. So the style of music we are playing is obviously folk music, but there is this other kind of subgenre of folk music called folk punk. Dominic, I thought, was way more of a historian on the subject, so that kind of negates the next place I was going with this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that song is more of like a folk punk type of sound, where it's a little bit more of aggressive, but yet still tells the stories like folk music does, and that's one of the things that we really love to get to do, is actual storytelling, and that's the whole point of this whole project, is doing that.
Yeah, I think in true folk fashion, we're trying to relay our experiences as we lived them in these crazy, types of tours where we get to really immerse ourselves in local culture for the short times that we're there, which is something that I've thought about too, where it's like, as great and immersive as our experiences are, they are very limited in the time that we get to spend in these cities. So it's an interesting way to experience.
It's a nice way to be able to take these cities back with us and back to our communities.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what's our next song?
Where the Ghosts Are Home.
Oh, Where the Ghosts Are Home. So this is a song about Springfield, Illinois, talking about creepy.
Yeah.
And we went to Springfield, Illinois, and that's where Abraham Lincoln was born?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And is buried.
And is buried. And
a mile away from the venue.
Yes, that's right. It was a mile away from the venue. And we played with this incredible artist named Silas Taki. And when we played with him, I was watching him play, and he was so good, and I kept thinking about the fact that there's so many amazing musicians and artists and everything like that throughout the years that just toil away in these hometowns because nobody's gone to go see these small places and these small artists. And it really made me think about how many artists that are just the most amazing artists you've ever heard, but you've never heard them. And so we, put this song together that's essentially about that. And it's called Where the Ghosts Are Home. Hoping that a ghost don't bother us on. But here in Springfield, Illinois, you're not alone. We were just playing the Lincoln's Ghost. It's those nights when you need it the most. Listen to the sound from the open door. Hold our hearts out, hoping they want more. Just sounding glasses and a ringing phone. This night is what we're calling our home. I guess hope is what we're calling our home. 'Cause there's a voice in the Midwest singing out la la, and nobody can hear them over the soundtrack of this bar. And if you're looking for answers, then you don't have to go far. 'Cause there's a voice in the Midwest, a voice in the Midwest, ooh la la. Oh la la. Down on it. There's things from my past that nobody knows. I cover my tracks wherever I go, till I go down the rabbit hole. Springfield, Illinois, where the ghosts are home. Springfield, Illinois, where the ghosts are home. 'Cause there's a voice in the Midwest singing out la la, and nobody can hear them over the soundtrack of this bar. And if you're looking for answers, then you don't have to go far. 'Cause there's a voice in the Midwest, a voice in the Midwest, ooh la la. There's a voice in the Midwest singing out ooh la la, and nobody can hear them over the soundtrack of this bar. And if you're looking for answers, then you don't have to go far. 'Cause there's a voice in the Midwest, a voice in the Midwest, ooh la la. Oh la la, yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, studio audience. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we are DDRB. We are a South Florida train traveling folk duo. And you can be able to find everything about us on our website, ddrbmusic.com. We're really happy to be here, Brooklyn Cafe TV show after hours, which is really cool on this Labor Day Monday. And also, if you're just listening to us on True Oldies, welcome in, welcome aboard. This is a runaway train that they will not stop. No, we do have a time limit. No, we will stop, I promise. But yeah, so you can be able to find everything about us at ddrbmusic.com. And we are going to be going on tour.
Yeah, we
in
got 12
just
days.
a couple days.
12 days, and then we are back on the train. We are doing a northeast. Actually, it's not even a northeast. It's a whole East Coast
It's
tour.
a whole East Coast.
We're going to be starting in New York. We're going to be in New York on the 10th, Philadelphia on the 11th, Wilmington, Delaware on the 13th, Alexandria, Virginia, the 14th.
You're close. You're getting there.
Willow Spring, North Carolina on
All right,
the
we're almost home.
15th. Nope, not the 15th.
Doesn't make a difference.
Then we're going to be doing Charleston, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida, and then back home.
Exactly. So
It'll
we're going to
be-
be doing, that was 11 dates or something like that?
Something like that.
11 dates, 12 days. We have one day off in this whole entire thing, and that's a train day to be able to get from one state to the next. But we are holding a fundraiser to be able to try and help us get home because it is relatively expensive to stay in hotels every single night. So you can be able to go to venmo.com/DDRB music, donate $5 to sponsor a mile, and then while we're on the road, if you sponsored a mile, we will shout you out. So this goes for anybody that wants to be a part of, what we're doing here, be a part of the Travelers Club, or if you are a small business and just want to get your shout out into a tight-knit community, which we are a part of, which is the 561 Music community. Shout out 561 Music. So you can be able to do that. So $5 or however much you want. You want to send $5, $10, $15,000. I don't care. It doesn't make a difference. So just ddrbmusic.com or venmo.com/DDRBmusic. All right, what do we got next here?
Well, going into that, one of the reasons that we have to stay in hotels on this tour is because on our last tour, we had a lot of long-haul trains or situations where we would come into a city and then play the show and immediately leave. This song being about the latter, we were in Minnesota. We were in a place called St. Paul, Minnesota, and this song's called Bright Green.
Oh, this is Bright Green?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about trains. I thought we were going to do... Okay, never mind.
No.
All right.
This song's called Bright Green.
All right.
Found herself down in a bad part town. No one really knew if we were gonna make it out. Sitting in this bar, playing my guitar. No one really thought that we could make it this far. Yeah, no one really thought that we could make it this far. If I told you the story, you wouldn't believe me. Singing French songs on an English street. A flash of light, and it was bright green. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. Rain's coming down, but it didn't flood the town. And all the creepy crawlers are still hanging around. Blood from her nose in the middle of the show. No one bats an eye, and away we go. Yeah, no one bats an eye, and away we go. Whoa, if I told you the story, you wouldn't believe me. Singing French songs on an English street. A flash of light, and it was bright green. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. If I told you the story, you wouldn't believe me. Singing French songs on an English street. Flash of light, and it was bright green. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me.
Yeah, thank you very
Hey.
much. So that song is called Bright Green. We played in Minnesota, and it was a wonderful time. And that's the title track off of our debut record that you could be able to check out off of River Monster Records, which is a very local and DIY, not local to here, but a very DIY record label based out of South Carolina. And we're very happy to be a part of River Monster, and Larry's always been very cool to us. But yeah. But that's it. Once again, we are DDRB Music. We are DDRB, and DDRBmusic.com is where you can be able to catch all of our stuff. Once again, thank you to Brooklyn Cafe TV After Dark for having us, or After Hours, After Dark, same thing. And True Oldies for live streaming as well. We got one more song for you, and then we're gonna get out of here. But really do appreciate it. Maybe we should do.
We're gonna do a new song.
Do a new song, really? Okay.
I think I'd rather die out on the road. It's better that than an old man in a nursing home with pictures and memories of a ghost. A younger version of him who swore that he would try the most. Yeah, I think I'd rather die out on the road. I think I'd rather die out on the train. Better that than an old man slowly going insane with these memories eating at his brain. He recalls the faces, but he just can't place a name. Yeah, I think I'd rather die out on the train. Well, I don't wanna die like Woody Guthrie. I don't think you want that life for me. I think I'd rather die out in the country. Just leave my bones underneath the trees. And I'm singing, Woody, don't you leave.
I think I can't just stay in just one place. I've been here and there and I prefer the other way, and it conjures up a sad look on your face. Do not take it personal, you'll understand one day. I just cannot see myself in just one place.
Well, I don't wanna die like Woody Guthrie. I don't think you want that life for me. I think I'd rather die out in the country. Just leave my bones underneath the trees. I'm singing, Woody, don't you leave. I'm singing, Woody, don't you leave.
Thank you very much. We are DDRB from South Florida, and we're really happy to be able to be here. My name is Ricky. This is Dominic. Go to DDRB Music to be able to find out everything about us, and thank you for having us. Bye. Happy Labor Day.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours. If you want to be a part of the show or simply call in, that's 866-224-5422. We'll see you next time.